So let's go over today's chart breakdown. In this case, we have had a nice buy and a sell. If we look at today, or if we look at the bigger picture, which I told you to, we have this FVG in the daily time frame, which is internal liquidity, and we have this, which is previous day low, which is external liquidity. I mentioned that if we come into this area, we could internally take a trade to an external liquidity point, which is a swing low in a lower time frame, which is this previous day low. Right now, we are inside of this fair value gap, and that's also why I am currently in a sell. So I am looking to sell in between here. If we also look at Dixie, we clearly see that this here grabbed this high, or in this case, this low. So we can identify this as a liquidity grab. And we see a change in state delivery. So you could have entered for a sell after this candle, stop loss above this high, and then your target is the low. The overall target for me is Friday's low, which is down here, which will be a nice 127. But let's hop straight into today's trade breakdown, because we had nice opportunities to take some nice sells in between here, to take some 9 a.m. model buys, which you see here, and also additional sells. If we look at my account history, I took some nice buys and sells. We have a short position here. We have another short position. We have this nice long position, which worked out perfectly fine, which made me over 1,500 bucks around. And also we had a nice loss because I did manage to enter early here and I got stopped out on spread here. My stop loss was above this high, and then spread took me out here, which is not nice because shouldn't have happened, but still right now I'm in another position and re-entered on this wick. But let's hop over the first trade which you could have taken, which is a simple and a very clean and nice sell. So I've seen this here in Dixie and in EU, and personally I wanted to see a CISD in between here. We have this CISD here, and then I entered for a nice sell position. My stop loss, I moved it above this high because this is protected. And then my overall target was previous day low. My second target, or my first target, was Asia low, which got hit pip perfectly. Then market pulled back, and then we hit our second take profit pip perfectly with a 5 a.m. candle. This here is still within the 5 a.m. candle. And then the 9 a.m. candle liquidates the 5 a.m. candle, which is also shown in my Telegram. So everything I tell you right now is predicted and shown in my Telegram. I predicted this entry here, or even this here with the wick. I entered perfectly here. I predicted what news will do, which was here. These news were bullish, very nicely. I predicted that these news were bullish, and after that we are going to be bearish if we trade into this area. Everything is documented in my Telegram if you haven't already joined the free Telegram. But personally I entered for sells here, first take profit down here, and then personally I moved my stop loss somewhere in the middle here, I think around this area, and then I got stop profited out here for like 40 bucks, but still very nice trade. Then you could have taken this nice 9 a.m. model. This is your 5 a.m. candle, and here is your 9 a.m. candle. You mark a range around it. So this is the high, which is the high of the 5 a.m. candle. This is the low of the 5 a.m. candle. This is one 4-hour candle here. This candle then gives you a nice swing high, which breaks the swing low, which gets candle closed perfectly, also in the M5. And then I already entered for buys here. If you waited, you could have entered on this FVG or on this breaker block. Personally, I waited for a pullback on this breaker block with a little bit of a lesser stop loss. And then my targets, or my main target, was this here. My first target was 50%. In this case, I used this wick as a first target because 50% is already around here, which isn't a lot of profits, but still 100% is my take profit 2. And then take profit 3 is the nice daily internal liquidity. And if we combine internal to external liquidity, the only thing right now which is valid, or which I am looking at to liquidate, is this low, which is Friday's low, so previous week low, and also right now this low, today's low. So you could enter here, and I'm gonna 100% partial out below this low. Internal liquidity to external liquidity. This is an inside bar candle. This already got hit. This liquidity got taken out. This liquidity grab here put us in the position to push higher into this external liquidity. And right now I'm awaiting some nice bearishness. That was the 9 a.m. model, and also a quick sell which I took. And right now we have the additional sell, which is a little bit of a bigger position here, to sell all the way down to the bigger positions and the bigger liquidity areas in the daily time frame. We just formed equal highs in between here with previous week and today. And for for EU, we have clear equal lows as a liquidity point to target and then go bearish. That's simply it. Observe, respond, adapt, and I will see you in the next trade breakdown video.